It's a pretty gray Sunday morning, and I'm just going to do a little update because I basically have some family things to take care of, and it's not going to be a very productive day, most likely. But I am thinking about a couple odd things which I want to talk about, which are particularly around writing. So I'm talking about pen and paper writing. I think that you have to do whatever other people are not doing. And right now, everybody's doing online kind of networking and stuff. And so because of that, I mean, I get it. Online platforms have a lot of reach and, you can message anybody. It's all great. Problem is, it loses the personal touch. And so I find one of the best ways to kind of get ahead nowadays is to pay a lot more attention to in-person relationships. And that's what I've been focusing a lot of my attention on. More in-person meetings, in-person lunches. Like, you foster a connection that is not the same online. And I've also turned my attention to other things that I think people have lost. One of which being handwritten cards. I actually bought a set of these 100 handwritten cards with like these little sketches. I have a bunch in this little bag, which are always empty and ready to be written. So this bag has everything that I use like on my desk. And I think the little gestures, the little things can go incredibly far with the right people. And so I'm aiming to do more of them. One of the things which I want to improve is actually my handwriting, which is like, I don't know, I feel like it's this generally forgotten thing, but I want to give more cards to people because I think they're incredibly personal, and one of the great ways to kind of connect with somebody who's probably out of your league in terms of like professionally, or otherwise, I mean, but essentially, I think one of the fastest ways to move up is to get in touch with the right people. And there are certain levels at which you cannot directly contribute to them immediately, but you can be an extraordinarily nice human being and memorable. And so, like, there's sometimes I cannot provide value to somebody who is 10 levels ahead of me, but I can provide value in the form of true, genuine friendship and caring. Like, I can buy them a really thoughtful gift and write them a card, and maybe they won't, like, the last time they had something like that would have been a while ago. And you can stay in people's memories like that. And I think I don't know, I just think it's underrated. I think it's all about finding these little pockets of, like, where can you do something that other people have forgotten about. So, I do outreach, I do it with videos. I do in-person meetings, I bring people little gifts. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, personal, or expensive, but small things, they go a really long way. And then add in a card, and like, it's a recipe to becoming memorable. And I think that's one of the ways that you can accumulate kind of a network and a power through network, essentially. And that can contribute greatly to your success. It's very hard to measure it, right? You can't like measure the ROI on your ad spend via handwritten cards and whatever, but it's this intangible kind of trust that you can develop with people that is otherwise not there. Anyway, I think this stuff is slept on, so I'm spending some time doing that this morning. But then I have to go out and take care of things with family, which is here to visit for the first time, so that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else going on today. It's a pretty rainy day. It's a great day. But I'm very excited for the week, and yeah, I mean, my handwriting is that currently of a 12-year-old, so I'm really trying to fix that ASAP. And yeah, I mean, I think this is something that I'm really looking forward to kind of doing more of. It's just like connecting with people. I think it's all about that. But anyway, if you made it this far, I hope it was somewhat useful or entertaining. I know that small updates generally tend to be a little more boring, but yeah, feel free to comment and ask any questions, and I'll try and make a video if you ask any good questions.